filters. Maybe there's not that much difference. So. I don't know. Stick around for a few minutes, see if anyone shows up, but just me shuffling cards. Hi, Catherine. Do you have any cooler weather over there? I am in Georgia. Catherine. Damn, Catherine. What are you doing? We're supposed to be having this like cool front, right? But it doesn't really feel like it's happening to me. What are you up to, Catherine? You've been trying to manifest a person? Might be a good time. Oh, more Colorado. You're pulling a person, Catherine. What are you doing? So, okay, well, there it says that there is a magical encounter that may change your life. And that the magic within you is growing. So maybe now is a good time, especially since we're in a new moon period. And I just keep thinking, or it just keeps popping for me about what would I call this? Pillow manifestation. So like writing down what you want to manifest, right? In a positive, like in an affirmative way, and sticking it under your pillow. I don't know why, but you can even do it like a letter to your spirit guides. And you know what I have found very useful is when you lay out what you would do with it. Like every time I've like, okay, I'm not out here asking for $10 million, right? Because that's irrational. But every time I've like needed money for something, let's say the Wi-Fi bill, take that as a for instance. I ask for the exact amount that I need. And I also will say what I will do with it. So, you definitely have to write your whys down and what you're willing to do. But maybe, you're just asking your spirit team for a sign. And it looks like you may get it because pay pay attention to the people that you meet coming up, or the like things that happen. Damn, Catherine. What was I doing? Oh, Hi, Olga. Hi, Taisha. And like, oh, okay. You said hi. I thought you were like one of those people. Like, there are people that will pop on and like demand that I say hi. So it's weird. So, Cap, are you still here? You still here, Cap? I can only do what I can see. You know what I'm saying? So this is just offering one card. And Catherine, I just think that you should really pay attention to your. It could be by chance. By chance. Olga. Oh. A new opportunity, Olga. A new opportunity will lead you to greatness. You might want to wish upon a star. I don't know if people still do that. I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. But it's telling you that the stars whisper your destiny, follow their ancient light. So maybe even like, because we are in a moon transit, a moonlit walk, ask the questions you want to ask. You know what I mean? It works. It works. Because I think honestly that nature talks to you. I've seen the trees talking to each other. And I believe that. Taisha. Well, I'm pulling a card for you, Taisha. I don't even know if you're still here. But, hi, Jake. What's up? What's up with you, Jake? Taisha. What's Taisha's... Okay. Jeez. Don't even let me finish a sentence. Taisha. Money's coming, Taisha. A time of great prosperity is coming. Money's coming. I don't know what WSP means, Jake. I'm old. All right. Like, what are those? The icons next to it. All right. Do I, Jake? What do you do on YouTube? I think I'm getting close to 5,000. I'm super excited about that, but there's a lot of people with a lot of subscribers, you know. I think that even more than topic, like people will respond to you personally, you know. So let's see, Jake. What is Jake's card? Oh, Jake, you are supposed to be trusting your inner voice. So whatever is happening there, Jake, in your intuition, whatever you're being nudged to, you're supposed to trust it. Go forth, Jake. And right underneath it is a powerful ally. Maybe you know that. Maybe you know you have a person coming in that will help you. Trust. Interesting. So tell me about your channel, Jake. What's your channel about? What do you do? Oh, Tony, you're so funny. Okay. All right, well, I will stick around for a little bit. I don't even know why I came live. I did recently do, I think I just published. Thank you. That's why I came live, because I did full makeup. I mean, I know I don't go into details or anything, but I am healthy now. I'm still in treatment, but I finished 2 other treatments. Like I finished chemo and radiation. So yeah, now I'm just growing the hair, dude. And it does what it wants to do. That's the new normal. Like I don't have curly hair naturally, and all of a sudden, it's like curly beyond measure. But at least I'm finally starting to look like a girl again. But yeah, I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape. You know, it's not it changes you for sure. You know, but considering I'm in good shape. I have paid special attention to my skin though. So, I don't know. I guess those little purple boxes are subscribers. And then it shows you how many comments someone leaves. Or what time, like, how they came in. Like, you were the second person in. That's what it says. Thank you. I just started dry brushing too. I didn't even put a filter on this time either. I think it's all about, like how you live your life. And I feel like your inside really does show on the outside. Just saying. So, for instance, if you're happy, if you're at peace, I believe that it will show on the out. Sherry, where you been, girl? What's going on, Sherry? Would you like one of these fortune teller cards? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, Sherry, I'm so sorry. You know I've been there. What happened? I thought it was your dad that was sick. I'm so sorry to hear that. Give me a minute. Oh my gosh, Sherry. Well, here's the thing, Sherry, honestly. What's your rising sign, Sherry? My goodness. So for Sagittarius, you've Gemini rising. I'll look into it for you and then I'll send you an email. But like it's moving through the 10th house for Sagittarius sun, although I tend to think that it like depends where you have Virgo and that's where you will feel it the most. But like the 10th house is about work and Uranus is at play. So it actually is bringing new beginnings. Girl, I lost my mother, right? Like literally, yeah, like right before, not right before, there was 3 years in between, but I actually nursed, or I was a caregiver to my mother who had the same exact disease I have now. But anywho, so I've definitely been there. I understand. So let's see. These are new cards. That's why I'm giving them away, so to speak. They do, yeah. I mean, I feel like losing parents, and when we lose people, that's just the circle of life. I don't think there's a message behind that. But, you know, yeah, because you know why I found that it was so hard? Like, we had, of course, when you're a caregiver, it's always going there, right? So we knew it wasn't like this big shocker. We were all very kind of relieved for her because she was they're in so much pain at the end. But and I felt like my mom was at peace, but I felt myself really suffering and feeling so disconnected from the world because I felt like there's no connection that is more important than your mother, even if you're not close. It is kind of what tethers you to this world. So it left me feeling very disconnected. So my heart goes out to you. That's a feeling that's hard to get over. I still I still struggle, to be honest. And I keep Sherry. Um, well, I have kind of a witchy altar thing going on, which is where I put my favorite things that are magical to me. And I have a picture that my mom gave me up there, and a picture of my mom. And I talk to her all the time. You're going to see signs from your mom. Like, I used to see my mom's birthday all the time, and I do things to celebrate. Like, there's a holiday. Is it called the Three Kings, a Hispanic holiday? Um, I think it's the celebration of the Three Kings, where one day where they honor the dead. And I started, when my mom passed, I started celebrating that. So I would have like wine with my mom. My mom was a drinker girl. So, but, and just like talk about memories or write about memories. And yeah, because I'm all about the rituals. I love them. Love them. But let's get you something. And it's funny because when people ask you how you are, it's like, what can you really tell them? They can't help with that. And it comes and goes. All right, so let's see. Sherry Berry. You oh my God, I just got the chill, Sherry. Okay. Maybe we're not alone. So, Sherry. What does Sherry need to know? Sherry, Sherry, Sherry. Ooh. Oh, Sherry, we're like twinning. Oh, this explains the chill. A hidden talent will bring you great success. Ancient wisdom will find you. Listen for the whispers of the past. Something, I feel like this is something that, and this will take maybe a little bit of research, a little bit of digging for you. Something that now your ancestors are just your family, right? They're your family who passed. Someone somewhere did something um, that you should start doing. I don't know what it is exactly. And I feel like when you start doing it, you're going to find that you're really good at it. And what's interesting is that they're trying to tell you. So you could find yourself receiving signs, dreams, or signs. I feel like we get a lot of signs outside, but oh, Coral. A dizzy dame, huh? Bye, Coral. I love being me. I absolutely love the fact that you're not going to like say something mean about me in my house. Hi, Bob. So I think you should look for that, Sherry. It's something they did. And I felt a chill before I pulled your cards. So I do feel like they're trying to talk to you. But it's funny because I've had dreams about relatives that have passed, but they're not talking. Or they're talking, but they're not talking to me. So it could just be like, what are they doing in this dream? Like, they might be trying to show you what it is. And maybe it's something that's been passed, down. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can email me whenever. I really, I am going to throw you a bell, Bob. I'm talking. I I wish that YouTube had private messaging. I really do. But anyways, let's give Bob something. Bob, you kill me. You know you're the number one commenter, right, Bob? It's not all about, I didn't charge anybody for these, Bob. No. Oh, sweet. Let me know what you find out. It might be hard, maybe, I think, sometimes, our relatives could have done something, made something or a craft or something. And a lot of times we don't know we're good at something till we try it. I think Sherry. Okay, Bob. How come you didn't show up as a subscriber, Bob? Huh? You are, aren't you? All right. Bob. Bob Hunt. What's the good word for Bob? Interesting, Bob. So, Bob, you're feeling pushed towards something, Bob. And maybe it seems crazy to you. Maybe because you don't have, it would be something that you don't have evidence toward, right? A mystical force is guiding you. Trust in its wisdom. So you're being led to seek something out. And maybe it just comes on you like you don't know, right? I don't know what this is about, but you're being led to follow it. It is leading towards money. So an unexpected gift will bring you great fortune. So you might receive something that leads you towards something. There's with intuitive experiences, there is no actual physical evidence. So thank you, Sherry. Heart it. Why do you call yourself what? Oh, it makes it so hard. Y'all don't have a card for what? Like, so I feel like I'm asking a question too. Card for the user, what? The user, what? Mm. There could be a trip coming up for you, what? There could be a trip coming up for you that on the surface maybe you don't think too much about, but it's important because it's leading towards your destiny, like where you're supposed to be in some way. Okay, that was pretty cut and dry and simple, I thought. It sure was. So, I guess I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Enjoy this new moon energy because it feels pretty good to me. Oh, Bjorg. I know I'm saying it wrong, but you forgive me, right? I would kind of want to call you B. Sorry, I didn't. Okay. Let's get you. And thank you so much for your support. Bjorg. Bjorg. Like it almost feels like the B shouldn't be there. So, oh, okay. Let's get you a card. Some fortune for you. Bjorg, Bjorg, Bjorg. Oh, Bjorg. I feel like this is interesting, Bjorg. So you understand that words are spells, right? And this is a magical deck. So basically, something that is going to happen that you don't see coming, right? A forgotten spell will bring you unexpected blessings. A veil of mystery surrounds you. Embrace the enchantment. Like, there's something coming that you asked for. Maybe, like, maybe you asked for it 5 years ago or whatever, but all of a sudden it's going to come, right? And you're like, oh, I forgot about that. And you, there is like kind of this pull, like you might want to ask questions, right? Why is this happening? I don't understand why this is happening. Why is this happening? And it's kind of saying, don't question, just receive it because it's something you wanted. Yeah. And so, look, hidden truths will soon be revealed. So you may not like understand right away why it's happening, but over time, it will be revealed to you. You will understand. That's very nice. God, that makes me want to ask. That is super nice. So I don't even think at this point, like, you should even ask yourself um, what this is that's coming. There's something here about the mystery of it being good. Okay, we don't like we don't even, sometimes we over question things, and it's just like, all right, I'll take it. And the universe works on its own time, not our time. Ren, sure. Talina. Oh, I like that name. It's pretty. Oh, you're going on a trip, Talina. Ren. Why Ren? Yeah, we're big picture people. We like to see what's coming down the pike. Okay, Ren. Ren. Phew. Ren. You're getting messages. It's a really kind of complicated when it comes to our dreams, but there's something in your dreams that is important. It isn't. It's something positive for you. Um, so pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams hold the key to your future. And, maybe you keep a notebook on your bed or whatever. Because I'm bad at this. It's hard for me to remember my dreams. I'm not very much a lucid dreamer. But, and what seems insignificant may not be. So really write down everything. And I do believe that you can program yourself to wake yourself up. There's even this process where when it's something you're supposed to remember, you can program your mind to count down from 5, and it will wake you up. So, try it. And start looking. I mean, I think everyone should start looking at things that happen in dreams repetitively, like, and what they mean. So, like, for instance, if you see a person in your dreams, but you only see them at certain times in your life, pay attention to what happens after you have that dream. And they may not even be doing anything. Like every time, okay, my mother has passed, right? So I will see her in dreams, and I'll see her like in a better way. So in other words, when she died, she had lost one of her legs, right? And she died of lung cancer. It was not pretty, right? But when she's in my dreams, she has both her legs. She looks great. I often will take it as positive change. She's not even talking to me. She's just talking in general. So I mean, that's when your mind's the most open. So Yeah, I think lucid dreaming is hard. I know there's people who say it's super easy, but I think it's hard. Thank you. It's not sad for me anymore, but yeah, it's just kind of looking for things, you know. I honestly am all about the signs. I'm always looking for a sign. And you'd be amazed at how, like, so every time there is um, a major change in my life that could possibly, like a disruption almost, um, it can have like an emotional tone because big changes make us emotional, right? I dream about driving on water. Like I'm literally in a car and we are driving over water, like a body of water, like ocean or whatever. And everybody's doing it. And then all of a sudden I fall out. And it never fails. It's my sign. So, pay attention. And I hope everyone pays attention, especially Virgo is a very cosmic sign, believe it or not. They seem like they're just about order and sense, but no, you know, they're about way more than that. So I hope that it was nice to see people and meet new people, and I hope that you are. Oh, I watched Outlander a little bit, and I don't know what made me stop watching it, except that I don't watch anything for a long period of time. I'm a Sagittarius, but I didn't see it. I haven't seen it, but I am an obsessive reader, right? Um, I think my next read actually is one I got from Libby, and it's I think it's called the Society of Irregular Witches, and we're all Sagittarius here, Anne. But I just finished The Enchanted Greenhouse, and I'm not a real big fantasy person. But hi Bob. I like I like thrillers, and I'm a big true crime person. And I did start another channel recently where I'm pulling cards on true crime stories. I have a couple of videos there, and yeah, you too. I mean, to me, kind of the weekends are just another day, but that's most of what I do. Except I read smut books on the weekend. I'm reading Whiskey and Lies right now. So, yeah, I've been trying to break through, like, doing some, like, book recs and stuff, but I have limited patience, basically. So I just started watching The Rainmaker. There isn't much on TV right now. I watched Wednesday. Um, yeah, I just think that I don't like. It's the same way with like I won't get into book series because I just don't want to commit that long, you know. I'm trying to think of the shows I have watched recently that God, I can't remember. I did just finish Wednesday, so I think they have another part to the season coming. You need to clear it. And don't get ran, honestly, don't get sucked into the whole spiritual attack business. Um, there's been someone too who has been leaving comments about spiritual attack, and it's like, just don't feed into that. Clear your energy, meditate, disconnect, take a spiritual bath, take a walk, and rest. Maybe you're being led to rest. Rest is productive. You can't always be high energy, you know? And I deal with chronic fatigue. So one thing I've really learned is listening to my body. Yeah, I am a very spiritual, witchy person who does all the things. I mean, if you do feel like there is interference on your energy, there are things you can do. First of all, we as people should always protect ourselves and our energy. Means you watch what you deal with, right? And also, when we're talking about protecting our energy, turquoise is very effective, especially for Sagittarius. You know, we constantly release energy that is not ours, right? Because there's no way to stop people from tapping in. They can't steal your energy without your permission. People cannot steal your power unless you allow them to do it. So watch what you surround yourself with. Like for real, it's a real thing. like even when it comes to social media, you know, I am very selective over what I will follow or let in my feeds or stuff, you know. But I believe that you should constantly be releasing your energy, you know, or people just can't do that. I don't believe in that, honestly. You know, they can try, I think you can feel when someone's tapping your energy too, or when they're trying to, you know. Um, I've done the egg cleanse. Have you done that? The egg cleanse is interesting. Well, you can feel it. Like, for instance, if someone pops into your mind, right, intuitively, they could be thinking about you. And especially if you had no regard to think about that person whatsoever, you know, and but it is a simple thing of not letting yourself be affected by things outside of you, you know. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And it's like it look for things that inspire you, or you know, Sagittarius, if we're talking about Sagittarius, we hold a lot of energy. So we're used to holding a lot of energy, you know. So things that are important to Sagittarius are constantly releasing energy. Any fire sign really needs activity. So that can be exercise, that could be dance, because it could be other things that I shall remain nameless, but intimate things even, because we have constantly have to be releasing, because where is that energy supposed to go? Quite honestly, I actually think that, well, my favorite modes of exercise are um, dance and walking. That's what I do twice a day. So I'm not saying that you have to like set yourself up for a workout all the time, but we are really led by movement. And so, yeah, that's how you keep your sacral chakra good. Maybe you need a nap. It can be that simple, right? I just think that low energy often just means you need to recharge. So give yourself the space and the permission to do so. It's not something Sagittarians are good at, honestly. We don't like to rest. Yes, walking very much like soothes and releases energy. So what do I tell people, which I don't know that everyone gets it, but something I saw once that I like to repeat is learn to see the space between the leaves. Food for thought. So we're not good at meditating, okay? Because we're antsy people. And so walk. I do walking meditation all the time. The only meditation is about breath work. It's about breathing. Yeah, but a nap is good. So take a nap. Be careful about what you expose yourself to. Um, be about your own protection, protecting your energy. Says, notice what makes you feel, what reduces your energy or makes you feel negative or whatever. Those are the things that you have to keep over there. Sometimes that's people. I know you're disabled, Bob. Yeah. So thanks everyone for coming. And I don't know when I'm going to go live again, but thank you just the same. And I'll talk to you soon, Toodles.